Girls do this when looking for signs of interest from you. Leave a like on the video, my love, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new advice. Do this to help the channel continue to grow. Leaving a like is all I ask as a gift. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Ever find yourself wondering if that cute girl you've been chatting up is just being friendly, or if she's actually into you? Well, read on to know more, because today we are diving deep into the subtle signs that she's trying to gauge your interest to see if the feeling is mutual. By the end of this video, you will be equipped with the knowledge to spot the telltale signs that she's not just being nice, she's actively trying to suss out your level of attraction, the little things she does to test the waters to see if you're picking up what she's putting down. So grab a cold one, get comfortable, and let's dive into the world of female flirtation, because trust me, gentlemen, when a girl is into you, she's not just going to come right out and say it. She's going to drop hints, create opportunities, and hope that you are savvy enough to read between the lines. And after this video, you will be. But before we get rolling, for those of you looking to rethink your dating approach, why not take advantage of a free strategy call with one of our experts? Find the link in the description or pinned comment. Now, let's dive in. Asking open-ended questions. First up, let's talk about the art of the open-ended question. You know, those queries that can't be answered with a simple yes or no, but instead invite you to share more about yourself, your thoughts, your dreams. If you find that the girl you are talking to is constantly asking you things like, what's your favorite childhood memory? Or, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Pay attention. She's not just making small talk. She's trying to get to know you on a deeper level, to understand what makes you tick. And here's the thing, gents, when a girl is genuinely interested in you, she wants to know more than just your favorite color or your go-to drink at the bar. She wants to understand your passions, your motivations, the experiences that have shaped you into the man you are today. So if you find yourself on the receiving end of these probing questions, take it as a good sign. It means she's not just passing the time, she's investing in the conversation and in you. She's trying to build a connection, to find common ground and shared interests. And the best part? By asking these open-ended questions, she's given you the perfect opportunity to showcase your personality, your humor, your unique perspective on the world. So don't hold back, share your stories, your opinions, your hopes and dreams. Show her that you are not just another pretty face, but a complex, fascinating individual worth getting to know. Involving you in decisions. Alright, fellas, let's move on to the next sign that she's trying to gauge your interest, involving you in her decision-making process. And no, I'm not talking about the big life-altering choices like, should I quit my job and move to Bali? Although if she's asking you that, it might be time to have a different kind of conversation. I'm talking about the little, everyday decisions that she could easily make on her own, but instead, she's turning to you for input. Maybe she's trying to decide what to order for dinner, and she asks for your recommendation, or perhaps she's debating between two outfits for a night out, and she wants to know which one you think looks best. These may seem like small, insignificant moments, but trust me, they are anything but. When a girl involves you in her decisions, no matter how minor, she's sending a clear message: your opinion matters to her. She values your perspective, your taste, your judgment. She's not just looking for a yes man or a passive observer, she wants a partner, someone who's invested in her choices and her happiness. So the next time she turns to you with that classic, what do you think? Look in her eye, don't just shrug and say, whatever you want, babe. Take a moment to really consider the question, to offer a thoughtful, honest response. Show her that you're not just along for the ride, but that you are actively engaged in the journey, and in her. Seeking your help. Next up, let's talk about another subtle sign that she's trying to gauge your level of interest, asking for your help with tasks that she could probably handle on her own. And no, I'm not suggesting that she's playing the damsel in distress card. I'm talking about those little favors, those small requests for assistance that she could easily tackle solo, but instead, she's turning to you. Maybe she asks you to help her move some furniture around her apartment, even though you know she's perfectly capable of lifting that IKEA bookshelf on her own. Or perhaps she enlists your aid in choosing a birthday gift for her hard-to-shop-for sister, despite having a track record of nailing it in the present department. These requests for help may seem innocuous, but they are actually a clever way for her to test the waters of your willingness to be there for her. By asking for your assistance, she's gauging your level of investment, your desire to be a supportive presence in her life. And here's the thing, gent, when you show up, when you happily lend a hand without complaint or hesitation, you are sending a powerful message right back. You are telling her that you are not just interested in her for the good times, but that you are ready and willing to be a partner, a teammate, a reliable source of support through thick and thin. So the next time she comes to you with a, "Hey, can you help me with something?" smile. Don't just see it as another item on your to-do list, see it for what it is, an opportunity to show her that you are the kind of man who's always ready to roll up his sleeves and be there when she needs him. Flirtatious teasing. Alright, let's dive into one of the most classic signs that she's trying to gauge your interest, the art of flirtatious teasing. You know those playful jabs, those coy little comments that walk the line between sweet and sassy, between, "Is she into me?" and, "Is she making fun of me?" Maybe she ribs you about your taste in music, saying something like, "I can't believe you still listen to boy bands. It's okay, I won't tell anyone your secrets." Or perhaps she's playfully challenging you to a game of pool, trash-talking your skills before you even pick up a cue. These flirty little quips may seem like harmless banter, but they serve a very specific purpose. By engaging in this playful back and forth, she's testing your ability to keep up with her wit, to dish it out as well as you can take it. She's gauging your confidence, your sense of humor, your ability to not take yourself too seriously. And here's the key, gentlemen, when you respond to her teasing with a grin and a clever retort of your own, when you show you can match her wit for wit without getting defensive or flustered, you are proving that you're exactly the kind of man she's looking for. One who's secure enough in himself to play along, to enjoy the dance of flirtation without losing his cool. So the next time she throws a playful jab your way, don't just brush it off or get offended. Lean into the banter, fire back with a witty one-liner of your own, and watch as the sparks of attraction start to fly. Because trust me, a girl who's willing to engage in a battle of wits is a girl who's definitely interested in more than just friendship. Are you finding these dating tips helpful? If so, give us a like and share your thoughts in the comments. And if you need more customized advice, don't hesitate to book a free strategy call with one of our experts via the pinned comment. Staying late. Next up, let's talk about a sign of interest that's a little more subtle but no less significant, the art of lingering. You know those moments when she seems to be in no rush to say goodbye, even when the event or activity that brought you together has long since ended. Maybe you're at a party and everyone else has already started to filter out, but she's still by your side, engrossed in conversation and seemingly oblivious to the thinning crowd. Or perhaps you've just finished a project together at work, but instead of packing up and heading home, she finds excuse after excuse to keep chatting, to prolong your time together. These little acts of lingering may not seem like much on the surface, but they speak volumes about her desire to be around you. By choosing to stay late, to extend her time in your presence, she's sending a clear message: she enjoys your company and she's not ready for the interaction to end. And here's the thing, gents, when a girl is willing to carve out extra time in her schedule just to be with you, when she's happy to let other plans or obligations fall by the wayside in favor of your company, that's a pretty strong indication that you've captured her interest, and maybe even her heart. So the next time you find yourself in one of these lingering moments, don't just brush it off as coincidence or politeness. Take it as the compliment it is, a sign that she's drawn to you, that she's invested in your connection, and that she's hoping you feel the same way too. Subtle invitations. Finally, let's talk about perhaps the most tantalizing sign of all that she's trying to gauge her interest, the subtle invitation. And no, I'm not talking about a formal, engraved request to accompany her to a ball, although if that happens, definitely RSVP yes. I'm talking about those little hints, those coy suggestions that she drops into conversation, hoping you'll pick up on her underlying message. Maybe she casually mentions that she's planning to check out a new art exhibit downtown and wouldn't it be nice to have someone to go with? Or perhaps she talks about how she's wanting to try that new restaurant that just opened up but she doesn't want to go alone. These subtle invitations may not be as direct as asking you out on a date, but make no mistake, they are a clear sign that she's interested in spending more time with you. She's creating opportunities for you to take the lead, to make a move and suggest that you explore these experiences together. And here's the key, gentlemen, when you pick up on these hints, when you respond with an enthusiastic, "That sounds great, let's do it," you're not just accepting her invitation. You are showing her that you are attuned to her desires, that you are willing to take initiative and make things happen. So the next time she drops one of these subtle hints, don't just let it pass by unnoticed. Seize the opportunity, make a plan, and show her that you are just as eager to spend quality time together as she is. Because trust me, a girl who's dropping hints about wanting to see you is a girl who's definitely hoping you'll take the bait and run with it. If you've made it this far, my love, Comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. 6 signs she's anchoring her affections in you, marking her territory so women know she's into you. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Have you ever found yourself wondering if that special lady in your life is truly invested in you? If she's not just interested but actively staking her claim, making it clear to the world, and especially other women, that you are her man? Well, wonder no more, because today we're diving into the telltale signs that she's anchoring her affections firmly in you. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to recognize when she's not just casually dating you, but actively marking her territory. The little things she does to show the world that you are taken, that you are hers, and hers alone. Before we go on, if you are curious about improving your dating skills, why not reserve a free strategy call with one of our coaches? Just click the link in the description or pinned comment. Regular touches when others watch. First up, let's talk about the power of touch, and I don't just mean in private when it's just the two of you. I'm talking about the way she touches you in public, especially when others are watching. If you find that she's constantly finding excuses to put her hands on you, a casual arm around your waist, a playful squeeze of your bicep, a lingering hand on your knee under the table, pay attention. She's not just being affectionate, she's sending a clear message to everyone in the room: this one's mine. It's her way of subtly, or not so subtly, marking her territory, of showing other potential suitors that you are spoken for. And the more she does it in front of others, the more serious she is about staking her claim. Now, I'm not saying that every public touch is a declaration of undying love. Some people are just naturally touchy-feely. But if you notice a pattern, if her hands seem to find their way to you more often when you are in a crowd or around other attractive singles, take it as a sign. She's not just touching you, she's making a statement. So, the next time she pulls you close or runs her fingers through your hair in front of your friends, don't just brush it off as casual affection. Recognize it for what it is: a clear signal that she's invested in you and she wants the world to know it. Laughing loudly at your jokes in crowds. Alright, fellas, let's move on to the next sign that she's anchoring her affection in you: the way she reacts to your jokes, especially in social settings. And I'm not just talking about a polite chuckle or a half-hearted smile. I'm talking about full-on, head thrown back, tears in her eyes laughter that echoes through the room. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I'm not even that funny. Is she just faking it to stroke my ego? And sure, there's always a chance that she's just being polite. But more often than not, when a woman is genuinely into you, your jokes suddenly become the funniest thing she's ever heard. But here's the key: pay attention to the volume of her laughter, especially when you are in a group. If she's laughing loudly and unreservedly, even at your more mediocre punchlines, she's not just enjoying your wit, she's making sure everyone else knows just how much she enjoys your company. It's her way of publicly validating you, of showing the world that you are not just some guy, you are the guy who can make her laugh, the guy who brings joy and levity in her life. And by extension, it's a way of telling other potential suitors, don't even bother, he's already won me over. So, the next time you crack a joke in a crowd and she bursts out laughing like you are the second coming of Chris Rock, don't just bask in the ego boost. Recognize it as a sign that she's proud to be with you, and she wants everyone else to know it too. Posting about your shared interests. Next up, let's talk about the digital age's equivalent of shouting your love from the rooftops: posting about your shared interests on social media. And I'm not just talking about the occasional tagged photo or funny meme. I'm talking about regular, enthusiastic posts showcasing the things you enjoy together. Maybe she's constantly sharing pictures of the two of you at your favorite band's concerts, stating how no one else gets the music like you do. Or perhaps her Instagram stories are filled with inside jokes and references to the obscure TV show you both love to binge-watch on lazy Sundays. When a woman starts publicly highlighting the interests and activities that she shares with you, it's a clear sign that she's not just casually dating you, she's intertwined her identity with yours, showing the world that you are a match made in quirky, compatible heaven. And here's the thing: by posting about your shared passion, she's not just celebrating your connection, she's also subtly telling her followers, and any potential romantic rivals, see this amazing guy. We have all these incredible things in common. We just fit together perfectly. So, the next time she tags you in a post about your mutual love for vintage video games or obscure foreign films, don't just hit that like button and move on. Recognize it as a public declaration of your compatibility and a sign that she's deeply invested in your shared world. Public social media interactions. Alright, gents, let's dive deeper into the world of digital displays of affection, specifically the way she interacts with you on social media, for all the world to see. And I'm not just talking about the occasional like or friendly comment. I'm talking about frequent, flirtatious, unmistakable, coolly interactions that leave no doubt about your status. Maybe she's always the first to comment on your posts, leaving heart eye emojis and inside jokes that only the two of you understand. Or perhaps she's tagging you in memes and posts that scream, "I'm thinking about you," even when you're not together. When a woman starts publicly engaging with you on social media like you are the Jay-Z to her Beyonce, it's a clear sign that she's not just casually scrolling through her feed, she's marking her territory in the digital realm, making it clear to her network and any potential competitors that you are her person. And here's the thing, by consistently interacting with you in a public forum, she's not just being a supportive girlfriend, she's also subtly announcing to the world, "This incredible man is a major part of my life, and I want everyone to know it." So, the next time she leaves a flirty comment on your latest selfie or shares a post that's clearly an inside joke between the two of you, don't just scroll past it with a smile. Recognize it as a digital declaration of her investment in you and a sign that she's proud to have you by her side, both online and off. Liking what you're hearing? Let us know by liking and commenting. For a deeper dive, don't forget to reserve your free strategy call via the link in the pinned comment to discover how to meet more women and date with confidence. Asking to hold personal items. Next up, let's talk about a sign of affection that might seem small but speaks volumes about her level of investment in you, asking to hold your personal items. And I'm not just talking about your hand, although that's certainly a good sign. I'm talking about your phone, your keys, your wallet, the intimate, everyday objects that are usually reserved for your own pockets. When a woman starts asking to hold on to your personal belongings, even just for a moment, well, it's a clear sign that she's not just comfortable with you, she's staking a claim, marking her territory in the most tangible way possible. Think about it, by holding your phone, she's saying, "I'm the one he trusts with his private messages and photos." By carrying your key, she's announcing, "I'm the one who has access to his personal space, his inner sanctum." It's a way of physically demonstrating her closeness to you, her position as your partner and confidant. And here's the thing, when she's holding your personal items in public, it's not just a practical gesture, it's a visible symbol of your intimacy, a way of showing the world that she's not just another friend or acquaintance, she's your person, the one who's privy to your most personal possessions. So, the next time she asks to hold your phone or slip your keys into her purse, don't just hand them over without a second thought. Recognize it as a sign of her deep comfort with you and a subtle way of telling the world that you are hers, and she is yours. Protective behavior. Finally, let's talk about perhaps the most primal sign of her affection and investment in you, her protective behavior, especially around other women. And I'm not talking about full-on catfights or dramatic displays of jealousy, although let's be real, those can happen too. I'm talking about the subtle ways she makes it clear that you are her man, and she's not about to let anyone else swoop in and steal you away. Maybe she's always the first to introduce you as her boyfriend at parties, making sure there's no ambiguous energy about your status. Or perhaps she's quick to shut down any flirtatious advances from other women, even if they seem harmless on the surface. When a woman starts exhibiting protective behavior around you, it's not just a sign of her affection, it's a deeply instinctual response, a way of safeguarding her investment in you and your relationship. And here's the thing, this protective behavior isn't just about warding off potential threats, it's also about showing you, in no uncertain terms, just how much you mean to her. By making it clear that she's not willing to share you, that she's ready to fight for your love and commitment, she's demonstrating the depth of her own feelings. Now, it's important to note that there is a fine line between healthy protective behavior and toxic possessiveness. If her actions start to feel controlling or suffocating, it's crucial to have an open, honest conversation about boundaries and trust. But if her protective instincts are coming from a place of genuine care and commitment, well, recognize them for what they are, a powerful sign that she sees you as her partner, her teammate, and her one and only. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. 8 signs she likes you more than you think, don't miss these. 8 signs she likes you more than you think. Today's video is about something every guy has thought about, how do you know if she likes you? As a single man, you've probably been in situations where you were unsure if she's just being friendly or romantically interested in you. It can be frustrating and confusing, leaving you feeling as if you're playing a guessing game. But don't worry, we've got you covered because in this video, we will discuss the 8 most subtle signs that she likes you more than you think. So sit back, relax, and prepare to crack the code to this age-old question. But before we spill the secret, please press that red button to subscribe to our channel and comment, "I've subscribed," so that we can thank you. She finds excuses to touch you. When a woman finds excuses to touch you, it's one of the most obvious signs that she likes you. This is because touch is a powerful way of attracting and connecting with people. During conversation, she might touch your arm, your shoulder, jokingly push you, or lean closer to you when you are sitting together. These seemingly innocent touches can strongly indicate her feelings for you. It's important to note that not all touches are created equal. While a woman who is merely interested in you may touch you occasionally, a woman who likes you will look for excuses to touch you. It could be as simple as brushing her hand against yours, adjusting your shirt's collar, or even fixing your hair. So, to determine whether her touches are meaningful, it's helpful to consider the context in which they occur. For example, if she touches you while you are laughing, it could be a sign that she has a strong connection with you. If she touches you during a serious conversation, it could be a sign that she is trying to comfort or support you. So be aware of her touches and respond in a way that feels natural to you. Touch is a powerful tool for building intimate relationships, so embrace it and see where it takes you. She makes time for you. When a woman likes you, she will always find time for you, no matter how busy she is. This is because she values your company and enjoys spending time with you. She will even go out of her way to make plans with you or rearrange her schedule to be with you. If a woman is interested in someone, she will make it obvious by dedicating time to them. She will prioritize you over other activities such as work or social events and make herself available even when she's busy. She will be willing to stay up late to talk to you. But keep in mind that if she consistently makes time for you, it's a promising sign that she likes you more than you realize. So if you are interested in her, don't hesitate to ask her out and see where things go. She laughs at your jokes. If a woman likes you, she will find you funny and laugh at your jokes, even if they're not particularly amusing. This is because laughter is a way for her to express her enjoyment of your company and appreciation for your sense of humor. For instance, you may tell a joke that falls flat, but she will still chuckle or smile. Or you might make a clever remark or a pun, and she'll catch on and laugh along. That laughter is contagious and can help build a stronger connection between two people. It's worth noting that it's usually apparent if she's faking her laughter too. You will be able to tell if her laughter is forced or insincere. You'll know that she's genuinely laughing and enjoying your company by how she looks at you, her body language, and the tone of her laughter. She might even make a joke at your expense, but it's all in good fun and intended to keep the conversation lively. This indicates that she feels comfortable around you and genuinely enjoys spending time with you. She initiates the conversation. When a woman likes a man, she will make an effort to converse with him. This is because she wants to learn more about him, his interests, and his personality. For instance, she may initiate a text message or DM, or start a conversation in person when you see each other. She may also ask about your day, interests, or even your weekend plans. It's important to remember that if she starts the conversation, it's a sign that she's thinking about you and wants to talk to you. This is particularly true if she constantly reaches out to you and not just once in a while but consistently. Moreover, by initiating the conversation, she shows that she is keen on being a part of your life and is interested in what you have to say. This is an excellent opportunity for you to share more about yourself and learn more about her. It's also worth noting that a woman who's interested in you will try to keep the conversation going. She'll ask follow-up questions and respond thoughtfully, demonstrating her engagement and interest in what you are saying. She compliments you. When a woman likes a man, she will often go out of her way to compliment him, whether it's on his appearance, personality, or accomplishments. These compliments can strongly indicate her feelings for him. For instance, she might compliment his sense of humor, listening ability, or attractive smile. Although these compliments may seem insignificant, they can hold a lot of weight. It's important to note that while a woman may give you a compliment out of politeness, a woman who likes you will be more specific and genuine in her praise. When she compliments you, she may blush or become shy because it is a vulnerable thing to do. Another way to tell if her compliments are meaningful is to observe how frequently and in what context they occur. If she constantly compliments you, it's a sign that she's thinking about you and wants to make you happy. If she gives you compliments in a more personal or intimate setting, such as on a date or during a one-on-one conversation, it could be a sign that she's interested in taking things to the next level. So accept compliments graciously and respond with one of your own. This can be an excellent way to attract her and create a positive, uplifting moment in your interactions with her. She remembers the little things. When a woman remembers minor details about your life, it shows that she's attentive and interested in your life. She is making an effort to get to know you on a deeper level and is invested in building a connection with you. It's essential to reciprocate her efforts by showing that you appreciate and value her interest in you. You can do this by thanking her for remembering and in turn showing an interest in her life by asking her about her favorite things. Remember, relationships are built on mutual effort and interest. And if a woman is making the effort to remember minor details about your life, it's a sign that she wants to build a strong connection with you.